về đâu.
Được chưa? Được chưa? Hồi con.
có một ngày gia đình lên là cho nắng đây. Gọi là dốc thử sức ngựa, bây giờ là dốc thử sức xe. Rồi, cứ đi.
Rồi chẻ ra đi.
Mai cũng bán hàng bên kia rồi. Giờ này đi không?
Bên ở Hà Nội. 쭉쭉쭉쭉. 네네. 나이스.
paper, counting corners till we get to any place but where I'm at. Every exit's getting louder. I'd assure you that it's nothing, but you never saw it coming. None of it then, or could you now? Part of me wants you to see, a part of me hopes that you won't. Look in the mirror and find me, window crying in the car home. I left you a tear on my cheek, but won't let it stay for too long. I don't wanna ruin the moment, so it's gone before you ever notice. Gone before you ever know. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Gone before you ever know. Trying to think of something clever, or just any word, but there's a lot of it inside a head. If I knew how, I'd let you have it. In the halo of the street lights, stomach turning like a rerun. Lucky girl, he's so attentive. If only you had tried to let him know anything at all. How could he ever see that? Could you now? A part of me wants you to see, a part of me hopes that you won't. Look in the mirror and find me, window crying in the car home. I left you a tear on my cheek, but won't let it stay for too long. I don't wanna ruin the moment, so it's gone before you ever notice. Gone before you ever know.
Cô Bảo Vi.
我要在下载一个整个名啊！那如果寫嘅你咪是三當寫嘅錢就定啊，但係廿人度來要我落曬落台，從呢度俾翻。
phải đẹp mắt để đây ở đây có cả miếng nến này.
整個冇得多。Gì à?
Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think
above the water. Finally, I can breathe again. Lost in the waves, I wander. But in your eyes, I see no pain. You're a holiday, a break from the rain. Sipping your sunshine, come take me away. In the water, finally I can breathe again. You're a dream, 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 dream. Standing in your presence, carry me away, honey. A dream, 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 dream. see a new horizon. My 2 feet steady on the ground. With you I found my reason. Yeah, to keep chasing what we found. You're a holiday, a break from the rain. Sipping your sunshine, come take me away. New horizon. Finally I can see again. You're a dream, 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 dream. Standing in your presence, carry me away, honey. A dream, 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 dream. Make me lose my senses, carry me away, away. Dream, dream, dream. Come take me away. You're a dream, dream, dream. Standing in your presence, carry me away, honey. A dream, 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 dream. Make me lose my senses, carry me away, away. A dream, dream, dream. Come take me away.
Đâu đây là tinh chất latcher xanh.